For tangent, we actually repeat. Let's see. We go up, and then we start to repeat. So we actually repeat every half a period. Thus, tangent is going to be equal to tangent shifted half a period. Let's check out cotangent. Cotangent also starts repeating after only going through half a period. Thus, cotangent equals cotangent shifted by half a period, or only pi. So tangent is tangent x plus pi. Cotangent is cotangent x plus pi. There are your period identities. Alright, two more sets of identities. First, we have the even-odd identities. This tells us that if, let's say we're looking at our sine graph. Okay. There's sine. And let's say we were to reflect sine. So blue is sine. Say let's reflect sine vertically. So we're going to reflect it across the x-axis. That moves this point down, and that one up. That point goes up. And we get this red graph. So imagine taking all these blue points and flipping them up, or the top points and moving them down. Now I want you to imagine what happens if we were to reflect sine over the y-axis. So if we take this point and move it to the left, this point move it right. We'll take this blue point, move it all the way to the left. We actually end up with the same graph as the red. Thus, reflecting sine vertically and horizontally give us the same graphs. So sine of negative x is equal to negative sine of x. The same thing happens with cosine. We can look at that. That if we were to reflect vertically, this would be the same thing as reflecting horizontally. So we get cosine of negative x. Okay, how about cosecant and secant? For cosecant and secant, we get the same exact pattern. Well, not exactly the same. We're going to look at this. And actually, we need to take a closer look at cosine. Actually, when we reflect, this was my mistake. When we reflect horizontally across this y-axis, we gotta be careful. So the red one is our reflection vertically, but what happens when we reflect horizontally? This point stays the same. This point moves here, vice versa. These points swap. So actually our blue graph is the same as the green. So we find that cosine of negative x is the same as cosine of x. And please, please, please make that change. So cosine of negative x equals cosine x. This is what happens when you try to go through math too fast. Slow down, take your time, and make sure you get everything right.